Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Oh, here's a chance! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Arturo Vidal. He's always a massive asset because everyone, teammates and opponents alike, know he'll never stop running. There are very few who are better at breaking up opposition attacks, and his aggressive, determined personality can give this team a very strong boost now, especially when they're up against it.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Paulinho. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vidal. No way through. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ribery. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. And that is a little undercooked. Son Heung-min. Messi. Waddle gets it away. Paulinho. Gavi. Back into the middle. Jacob Murphy. Ronaldinho. Yamal. Paulinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson works it forward. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Gavi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Robertson. It's Murphy. Ribery. And it's Ronaldinho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Jacob Murphy. He's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nicked it back promptly. Paulinho, played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Paulinho, that's a shade optimistic. Very little to report from an attack. Could be danger here. Chance for the header.
The attendance for this match was
not the best of headers.
70,987.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Son Heung-min.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Paulinho. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there's the clearance. Waddle. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. India merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful...
Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
That's been cut out, well played.
Robertson really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that should get the job done.
Well, both sides...
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ronaldinho.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Jacob Murphy. Mbappe. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Waddle. Extra time reaches half-time.
Draw your attention to the screen.
Well, it is starting to feel as though there is an inevitability about penalties here. You'd like to think that both teams still want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Here we go then for the last time. The score's still. And Messi! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
India penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. They're back on the ball again. Now it's Paulinho. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, perfectly measured that. Chance! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Murphy
minutes has been indicated.
That's headed upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Robertson. Foden.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
India can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom
I'm afraid to
and
tell
to wish
you
you
that we're
all a
expecting
very good
traffic
evening.
to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody
Hello,
around the
everybody,
world,
and
and we
welcome
have
to
for you
today's
a
match.
clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's let fly. McAllister gets good distance on it. Van Dijk getting this one clear. That's a throw. And that's another throw. Vidal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. He's in a great position.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Yeah. And he's got the beating of his man. Messi. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that has been knocked clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk with the clearance. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. So it is still 0-0. Griezmann. Yamal. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Picks up, there's the shot! Dispatched clinically. The breakthrough strike.
India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Gets his pass away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ruben Diaz, he's gone for goal. Yamal. It'll be a throw-in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Please report to the
We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
India go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's intervened well there. Griezmann. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
India with the corner, they're first. Header! will be livid with himself. India have great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gavi is offering a wry smile there.
India have their second corner now. And that has been cleared.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Out of play for a goal kick. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Floated through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ruben Dias.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Odo. That's a throw. And he's picked out the run. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ruben Dias with the clearance.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
Oh,
department.
he's onto this. He's found it, and the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And claimed it back swiftly. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi. Time and again they are repelled.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he was quick to react. India still ahead by the game's only goal. That's a shade optimistic. Good effort from distance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi is onto this.
There will be
There's the
3
clearance.
minutes added time.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's there to belt it away. And time is up. India have done it. The perfect outcome in this most passionate of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
India really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can turn
welcome
either
to
way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Ball is over the line. Ribéry tries to get it clear. And here's Nakamura. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he's managed to get free. Can he get onto this? India claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. And he's gone looking for safety. France have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Nakamura. Vidal. Mbappe. Marquinhos has given away a free kick. Vidal. Looking for the run. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great... Messi! And he's picked out the run. Oh, it's come loose. Gets good distance on it. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's played forward. Mbappe. It's a good run down the right. He can run onto that. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute
He's
at
going
a
to be
time.
disappointed with that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That could spell trouble. He's found a way, he's going for goal! Cucurella wins the duel this time. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Son Heung-min. Yamal.
The
Gavi.
attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
72,306.
But it's Nakamura. Nakamura, very much a man of this moment. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beraldo.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And that has been clubbed away. And he's had it nicked away. Bernardo Silva.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Beraldo cuts it out. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's running through. So much time and space here. Now it's Nakamura. Nakamura. That's a throw. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution for France, number 25, Nakamura. Coming on the
90 minutes
field
gone
is
and nothing
number
between
10,
them still.
Mbappe.
Marquinhos. Oh, played right into his path.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to get rid. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has another go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! Just off target. That is a little undercooked. Half-time, extra time.
Today, please take some time out to give your
Well, we're
support
still
to our
where we
devastating
started,
front.
despite the best efforts of both parties. A game that has been at times exciting, often frustrating, unbearably tense. And the next 15 minutes will be the last chance for somebody to win it.
Substitution for France. Number 7, Ribery. Number 20.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Effortlessly. And here's Foden. Decent hit! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Played with finesse. Not the most accurate pass. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Yeah, the longer it went on, it kind of became inevitable that it would end this way, and while each defence can be proud they've got very little say from here, it's up to the keepers now.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. 1-0.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, and didn't change.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. One.
He just did what he was asked.
Mbappe will take their second. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Mbappe is the man who's second in line.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
The third man in the queue.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Vidal is the third man to step forward. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
France are looking for comfort. 2 to the good. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's saved and it's over. India fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
So now, 5 brave individuals must step forward. So this one to set the tone. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Messi next in line, and here he is.
Yep, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Mbappe is the man who's second in line. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Beckham is second man up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
This then to level matters. Belted right down the middle.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Mbappe is third in line.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
India are looking to keep pace here. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Foden is the fourth man to step forward for them. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Yamal with the last of the first 5 penalties. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And there it is, the decisive kick. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Currently being displayed on Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Boy, you can feel the tension. So this one to set the tone. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Beckham is looking to do his bit. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Mbappe is the man who's second in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Kane is second man up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So this one to restore parity. Belted right down the middle.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Messi will take the third penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Son Heung-min is the fourth man to step up. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Big character, big moment, big save. So on the cusp of where they want to be. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Just a quick
thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Is now in operation.
So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. More and more pressure on the ball here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gavi. And he'll shoot here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's through here. Aguilar. Oh, that's neat. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Great ball, and there's the hit! Quarter of an hour played. Son Heung-min spots it and intercepts. Aguilar. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Al-Ainawi plays it short. India has the chance to go the other way. And they've got rid. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gradit. Lens were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Al-Ainawi. Wriggles his way through, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gavi. That has not gone well. Thomason. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Medina. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Thomason. Played into space out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, great ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Winning lottery numbers.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely intercepted. El Ainawi. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And it's Mondi. Gradit. And Aguilar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out of play for a goal kick.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because...
And a header! Oh, taken with style! There is the breakthrough! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Number 8.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Lens have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi! Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Lens making another change here. Gradit. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
India are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Now that's well seen too. Short changes him with that pass. And he's picked out the run. Mondi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's played into space. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left.
Substitution in progress.
Aguilar has created one goal already. Fulgini. Fulgini, good purposeful running this. Mbappe,
4 added minutes
4
has been
extra minutes
indicated.
added on. Lens clearly now in lead preservation mode. Aguilar. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, that's fabulous. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Welcome along to everyone who has joined us in this potential final chapter of this traumatic drama, which has perhaps one more traumatic twist. One defeat cannot make your season, that is until the margin of error becomes virtually zero. Lose here, and it will be the ultimate downfall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So, time to sink or to swim.
Can you feel the tension, Peter? I certainly can. And you really don't want to end up having to chase a game like this. I think their inability to recover from bad situations is what's got them here in the first place.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Dia! He's got away with one there.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no, he's seen through all of that. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. It's a pretty loose pass. Romagnoli. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him. Castellanos! And he can clear it away. Zaccagni.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Nuno Tavares. Guendouzi to Marusic. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's been taken short. Fagioli does well to stand firm and defend it. Rovella. Nuno Tavares. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now the finish! In for the pieces! Goal! Lazio! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Guendouzi. Rovella. Zaccagni. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Guendouzi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And here's Zakani. Now this could be a chance. Inter Milan, still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Messi does really well to win the ball there.
The attendance
Valverde.
for this match was
Your impression so far, Jim?
70,987.
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Dia. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marusic. He's got away. Marusic. Dia. Romagnoli kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hila. Rovella. To Gendouzi. Dia engages and forces him off the ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Mandas can claim that. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposite. Oyarzabal! So close to drawing level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Substitution.
Lazio can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
After 86 minutes is number 11.
Lazio could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Nuno Tavares. And it's Romagnoli.
2 added minutes
Rovella.
has been indicated.
That's really well manoeuvred. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Unlucky lads.
What a huge
Let's
blow, a
hope for
terrible
better luck
blow.
next time.
The players knew that they had the means to save themselves. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi. Messi goes on a charge down the left. De Arrascaeta. Koundé, and he's had it nicked away. Gravenberch. Vinicius Junior. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Gravenberch. That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it, and it's Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looks to clip it forward. And that has been cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Very nicely done. He is through here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Arrascaeta. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. De Roberto. That's really nicely played. Caught offside that time. Mendy. No way through.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi carries the ball down the right, and that could set him on his way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the half-time whistle goes. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
India head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Substitution.
And we're underway again.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Foden. Vinicius Junior. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ødegaard. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh no, this does not look good. Now the finish! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. India have penetrated for the first time.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Raul. And that has put paid to that. And No, that was never going to make it. He's got away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Vidal, he's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defend... Oh, no, what has happened here? Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's picked his way through. Oh, nice touch. And he's gone looking for safety. It's gone out for a throw-in. So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. And he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
Oh, here's a chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. There's the shot! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 80.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
De Arrascaeta. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw for one last fling.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's shifting through the gears here. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.
Members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to
Any
join
reflections
me
on what
in
you've seen,
wishing our
Jim?
birthday
India
boy a
certainly had
very
some good
special
moments,
birthday.
Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Saviola. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Ah, such a clever touch.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well,
And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pedri. Oh, delightful ball. He's had a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. No luck with that dink over the top. Foden chasing after it. Still goalless. And it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, a delicate chip through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Very nicely done. Almost half an hour in now. Beraldo calmly anticipates. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold. Great defending, strong and determined. It's out of play for a goal kick. Goulet. Now it's Pedri. Haaland! Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Iraq with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. India have the chance to go the other way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now the finish! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself to...
Pedri! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Ah, he's given it away. Here's Pedri! This time, surely! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Hit into the middle. And he's taking no chances there. India have it back and can go again.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
That has been cut short. And back to the goalkeeper. Iraq looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be...
Oh no, what has happened here? Just the keeper to beat! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Goulet. Here's Haaland. Nicked it back promptly. Goulet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Goulet. Goulet! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been knocked clear. Seedorf. Pedri. Messi. Pedri, look at the space here. He's in, surely. Now it's Pedri.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Played back in. Good play on the left-hand side here. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
On our shuttle bus service.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.